Hello. Welcome to this new episode of the JustSaying podcast. Oh, yeah. Today I've got Ash and I've got Tavi.
Yeah.
So Ash, what are we talking about today?
Today. It's a very
drum roll, please.
It's a very interesting one. Is there a difference between a side chick and a hoe?
Okay.
I wonder. Is there a difference between a side chick and a hoe? That's a very, very interesting topic.
What's a hoe?
Let's define this shit. Let's define this.
It. I think a hoe is someone you're either paying for sex, like it's actually a clear transaction. You go to a pimp house or whatever, red light district, and you pay, or she's somebody who you just pick up somewhere, they're in the club, and it's just one of those, you're just shagging.
But isn't that a one night stand?
So this is according to Google.
Yes.
Google.
Dr. Google.
When oil fails?
Yes.
Okay, you got.
But the woke Google is actually give us something else.
I feel like
the woke Google doesn't believe in hoes anymore.
Huh?
Did they give you?
They don't believe in hoes anymore.
Okay.
2023.
I think that's Urban Dictionary.
Oh Lord, there we go.
All right, yeah.
As a hoe, the mother of a student who throws paper at a teacher.
What?
What?
What's that about?
Student throws paper at teacher, then teacher. I said, whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
What the?
Okay.
Oh God.
Okay, I think this
wait,
is the wrong
are we-
definition.
Are we spelling it WHO like whore?
WHO.
O-R, or are we spelling it the modern way? Which one are we using?
WHORE.
Which one are we talking about?
WHORE.
R-E. Okay.
Okay, there's another one. A girl who goes after every guy, says slutty things, doesn't care about anyone but herself and boys, and wears clothes to try to make her look like she has a... it doesn't say.
Yeah,
but look, this is biased because...
Yeah, it's biased because it's now modern. In
No.
the modern...
It's talking just about women, but I think men can be hoes
Yeah.
too.
No.
Men can't be hoes.
Explain.
Let's go.
Explain. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Definition of a hoe is a woman who sleeps around.
Is it not? Let's go.
Ho, like,
Whore.
I know.
Let's
I know
go.
the woke generation does not believe in that.
What's that? How do you spell that one?
WHOER. R-E.
I know this whole woke generation doesn't believe.
Let's
such
see
a
what the
thing
actual
as
definition
hoe.
says.
Chances are it's skewed.
You think that,
Okay.
Woke generation doesn't
this
believe
one
in
says
hoe.
the meaning of a hoe is a person who engages in sexual intercourse for pay. Prostitute. How to use hoe in a sentence.
you can use how to use hoe in a sentence. You
See
can
what it say.
you can make a hoe a housewife.
Okay.
Guys, the woke generation doesn't
different
believe that word
area
exists
codes.
anymore. I'm telling you.
In different area codes.
Okay. It's making it difficult.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
They would have taken it.
Because of this whole body count thing.
But
You
the
can't
meaning,
say a woman sleeps
the
around.
meaning,
because
is besides the woke,
discrimination.
But look, the thing, the act of it still exists, whether we call it whatever.
All right, yeah. Okay, so let's say a person, a man
or
or woman who sleeps around.
Oh, so are you agreeing that both?
For argument's sake, because I think that can be another topic altogether.
Yeah.
I will agree.
Oh,
For argument's sake.
Yeah.
So I
For argument's sake, I will agree.
okay. Right.
And then a side chick, definition now, in my view, is a girlfriend. Someone you're actually dating. You actually have a
Side
relationship with.
But
main
you're-
squeeze and
But
side
you've got
chick.
somebody else who's your main.
I've got a different way of looking at it. I think it's just me. A side chick is a hoe that went to private school.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you marinate on that for a second.
Explain.
Okay. Let's look at the true definition of what a hoe is, right?
Yeah.
A person who gets paid for money for a transaction, right? Right. Let's just say you go to
Or someone who just sleeps around.
okay, sleeps around. Maybe they just sleep around it. Whatever it is they're getting pleasure out of it, or they're getting money out of it.
Yes.
Let's just say that. If let's just say the transaction was let's use the pure definition of a hoe, which is like $10. So hoes are $10.
Alright. Yes.
And it's
Let's
$10
see.
a session.
Yes,
Whatever.
sir. I see where this is going.
This person, this whole person, Adiga, moita transaction yenyu $10, wabudisa $10, yeah.
Yeah.
Then, but you've got another person that you're having this transaction over a year, but you're giving them money periodically up until the end of that year.
That could be your wife.
Thank you.
That could be your wife.
Thank you very much.
That could be
That
your
could
wife.
be your wife.
That's what I'm
Get my
trying to
hair
say.
done, nails done, pedicure, manicure.
That's what I'm saying.
I need a dress.
Those are new
I need
terms.
this.
The definition of
That
a
could
hoe
be a
can be
wife.
stretched, man. That could be stretched. So what you're basically saying is that everybody's a hoe.
All right. Okay. All right.
I don't know if you've seen this song in one saying Bora so. Kunzanzi. Just tell him
Hey, Baba, ba-da-da-da-ba, nyo.
You guys are nasty.
No, that's a proper anthem for
All
a
right.
certain
Okay.
team.
Let's remove money from the transaction.
Okay. If we remove money from the transaction, that means that
There's no hoe.
there's no hoes.
No, remember we said somebody who sleeps around is still labeled a hoe.
No, they're not
there's
a hoe.
a
They're
transaction.
promiscuous.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, but they're not a hoe.
They're
But
not
they're
a
labeled
hoe.
hoes though. They're like, that chick is a hoe or that guy is a hoe.
No, if they're
No,
not
that's
doing
a
it for money,
different-
they're sluts,
that's-
or there's a slut, or you know what I'm saying? You're a slut, you're a person who just, if you're not getting paid for it, you're not a hoe. That's technically the true
Yeah,
definition.
I don't think
All right.
so either.
No, all right. Okay.
You know,
But Yonyaye, we
No,
need to
but-
like
When you say this guy is a hoe, what do you mean?
when we say it
okay,
flippantly.
I get it.
Yeah.
We say
Yeah,
it
maybe we're
flippantly.
using the wrong word
Yeah.
when
but
we
it-
say that guy's a hoe.
Mm.
Because maybe it's highly unlikely, unless if you're dealing with a sugar mom, that a guy is getting
Oh
paid.
yeah,
Yeah,
but they're now,
exactly.
by the way, as a
So,
side thing, they're now real
Nah, yeah,
whores.
yeah.
They're there now, like
The woke-
properly.
The woke generation.
No, muno Zimbabwe patrolling in my face in on the streets.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's even a whole organizations for
Why
a
should-
whole organization
why am
for
I
male
broke, man?
sex workers.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right. So you rather call them sluts then?
Who? Those that sleep around for no apparent
Yeah.
reason except the pleasure.
So you
of
rather
it.
use the word slut?
They're sluts.
Okay,
yeah.
let's say slut.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between a slut and a side chick?
Ooh.
Yes, I think so. I think so because
Okay,
for me, when you say side chick, I think there's some sort of exclusivity.
Oh, okay. Or
Kuti-
perceived exclusivity.
Yeah, perceived exclusivity.
Mm.
Yakuti, this person knows, okay, I've got a main. And then there's that other thing where this side chick probably also knows that there's the main chick and it. And yes, maybe there's, not maybe, there's some sort of exchange, you know, financially or whatever.
Yeah. So,
And this person is, I don't think, going around the same way a hoe would do. A hoe, apana exclusivity.
exactly. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, apana exclusivity.
Anongo uya
Yeah.
bo.
Yeah.
You cannot even claim that person and say, hey, by Janet, I saw you with Ash.
She belonged to the streets.
Exactly.
To the streets.
So a side chick is like, it's an actual relationship.
There's a relationship.
you
There's-
know,
the-
you know
he-
your birthday.
Yeah,
If she's got
yeah,
kids, you know
yeah.
your kids' birthdays. You help her with school run
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything. You know that stuff.
That's a side chick.
That's a side chick.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
It's there's a difference because now slut hoe, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
they just indiscriminately are automatic leg openers and or leg spreaders.
Riborani.
just for the F of it.
Yeah, that's what the F of it.
Yeah.
Does it
Okay.
belong to the streets?
They belong to the streets. No. Okay. So the reason why I take back my comment then. about a side chick being a hoe that
Went
went to
private
private school.
Yeah.
I take it back because after we discussed,
Yeah.
it's more to do with body count. Because unless your side chick is not exclusive, she's not your side chick, right?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. Papa Mawan.
I think so.
It's exclusivity, and it.
I think there's some sort of, whether you've officiated or officially agreed or not. That's when you hear somebody say, "I wanna beat her up because she was sleeping with so and so," and you're like, "Bruh, you don't own her," because in his mind we have a relationship that's exclusive.
Yeah.
Even if she was to find out that you're with somebody else, even though she knows
You're with your
you're
wife,
married and she's
she'll
like,
be like,
"I know
"Oh."
your wife, but not this other chick."
right?
And I think as a side chick, you can have those conversations. Kuti, okay, Papa, what's going on? But with the whole,
You can't.
you can't do
Nah,
that.
I belong to
especially in
the
this-
yeah.
Especially nowadays with diseases and stuff. You know, with the side chick, you
So tell me
actually
something.
get tested, and you like.
Tell me something. Right, andita kutaura nyaya tane term yacho yekuti side chick whatever.
Yeah.
But zvina kufanana here nekuti second wife. The African culture yedu yakabvira kudhara.
Zvakasiyana, because you have to pay.
You have to pay what? Lorora.
Yeah, but I don't know legally, because I remember there was this.
Yeah, hanzi ukagara nemunhu
Yeah.
6 months now.
Yeah.
Legally,
Okay.
them.
They're now your wife,
it's
technically.
not wife. However,
If they can prove, could you be?
Yeah.
You've been here more times than
Exactly.
you within the 6 months.
then the problem
You're not
I
married.
have is that whole culture clash thing, where because we are also Western, and you don't wanna offend the community you're in, you will not declare that I want a second wife or a third wife or a fourth wife, because
guys,
ain't
if
no
you've
way,
got
ain't no way, Kosa's wife is gonna
Guys, if you've got
agree or
sheets for
accept.
days, if you've got sheets for
like
days,
Still, she
you
will
can
not.
do that. I have seen it.
No, she will know, but she will not want it open and declared to the world.
Oh, yeah.
She will know
Yeah.
that Costa has got 5.
Guys,
Mari
no one
no
wants to get
pesa
a-
visit.
Gravy
Money
train.
solves everything. But she will not want it to
not
be
money,
official.
real money.
Real money, like yeah,
Real
money.
money, like Bill Gates money.
Like
Strive
shut the fuck
Masiwa.
up money.
Yeah. Like,
Real
shut the
money.
fuck up.
Kwete Maria Kuti, if
Yeah.
one house burns down,
Yeah.
we're now starting to think Kuti, your life has
Exactly.
changed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
generational
Like real
money
money.
in the next 200 years
Real
kind of
Yes,
money.
money. Yeah.
kind of money.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll
I'll
get
take
any
care of your whole family and
Yeah.
for
and-
generations.
generation
And
and their uncles and aunties.
Money Kuti, even your mom will come and say, no, but
you, I was gonna do,
Yeah.
you're being unreasonable.
Even your
Ungara
mom-in-law will actually be like, okay,
You're being unreasonable. Okay?
even your mom-in-law will be like, all right, I think you got an
But you know what,
insatiable
women-
appetite. Why don't you take her
Apa,
younger
Apa.
sister?
I would like to call out women, because
That's crazy, man.
people would do shit like that where it's like you can clearly say Kuti, this is your child and I'm rough. But
Yeah.
just because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can see the gravy,
Yeah.
you're like, no, mwanangu,
Shingirira mwanangu,
eh,
ndozonoita-
Yeah,
ndozonoita-
I also
those
don't like
later-
that.
ndozonoita marriage,
Aiwa.
guys.
I also don't like that. Yeah.
Shingirira mwanangu, mwana wako achidhindwa.
I also don't like that. Nah.
not
Nah.
even kudindwa, but the fact Yakuti, look, I mean, that's also bad. But the fact Yakuti, someone can even bring a second chick into the mix.
Is that bad though?
Yeah.
Okay,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
when
no,
you said big-
no. It's okay. Would it be bad if your wife brought another dude into
No,
the
it's
mix?
not.
No, that's not the
that's
same.
fucked up.
No. So
She doesn't marry. I'm the one who married.
Sha, by the way,
Aiwa.
Sha, Costa, Sha, this is not a democracy.
I give Lobola. I give Lobola.
This is not a
Cows.
democracy.
it's a
come on.
patriarchy.
Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah, because if it was a democracy, then I shouldn't have given cows and this and that to the family. We should have said, you know what, Tweety, I love you, you love me. Let's exchange rings.
I actually
And
saw this
we're cool.
this lady on Insta today, and she was saying rest in peace to her okay, what's a side chick's man? What do you call that? Fuck, I never thought about it.
Is the word?
A dude.
Efuza.
The guy. This okay. She was the side chick to
Yeah.
this guy for 25 years.
What?
25
oh,
years.
yeah.
You saw
that
the
one. I
you saw the
that
and
one,
then she was now saying the guy had just died, and she was
Yeah.
she's giving like a tribute, like
Yeah.
yo, this dude was good to me and I was good to him, and the thing that I love the most is because I was with him for 25 years and I never disrespected his family. I never disrespected any of I never went to his
But
missus
what she's
didn't know.
doing is the ultimate disrespect, though.
But it's after the fact. The guy's died, and she's a tribute to say, listen, I never disrespected the family. The family, if anyone had outed me, they would have known the wrath of me. But I love the guy, and I just want everybody to know that I loved him, and he was a good guy, and he was a good guy to his family. Imagine that.
I like that. But you know what I don't like about that? It's nothing to do with her. It's how society, we now hide all these things under the carpet. Imagine if everything was open like back in the days, that woman didn't have to hide. Maybe they even actually had a family, especially if you've gone for 25 years. So imagine the kids are out in hiding when they should be part of the family.
Because another thing is,
know?
your kids, your side chick kids will then get yangled by your own
Yeah,
kids.
you know what I mean?
It
But back in
becomes
the
weird.
days, it will be open that
Yeah.
there's this Bridget or wherever she is, and you got 5 kids, and they're part of the family. You might not be staying in the same house, but she
I
exists.
think also
so there's no hiding.
Where things get fucked up is if you as the man is treating Vanu different.
Yes.
Where some kids are definitely going to private school.
Oh, yeah.
and then
That's-
some kids
that
are,
then
that's
becomes-
also yeah.
But then also,
But that's because of hiding.
no. You know, when say you didn't choose right, you chose. I see this happening a lot, Munom, where you see with some of these like really wealthy business people, when they chose their wife, Angasna big, so the options were
limited.
Yeah, we're limited. Yeah, a man is as faithful as his options. Chris Rock.
So now with the bag,
You've
you've
back
got-
there, you now got like all these chicks are now
Oh, now
coming
you're
at
like-
me.
yes,
I get
And
you,
then
I get
now-
you, I get what you mean.
the main chick might be also have traits where they're highly disagreeable.
Oh.
And you're just tolerating because
Mm,
of where you were.
And then your side chick, would you speak mdara manigrini?
My slippers
My
are next
slippers
to
are some
my
oven.
craving.
Anenge oven. Aba bajusvika madheno bvonzi runzwa steak chinhingiri bvonzi remote or remote ripa super sport.
The way we're talking here, it feels like we all have side chicks now.
No, I've heard about. There's a show
Here's an Arsenal
Allegedly.
jersey.
almost bar. Gara go pass over while I'm cooking. I didn't no massage.
Yeah.
Ndikubika intermittently. Ndikubika.
Look, they've got a diploma in fathering.
You know-
Let me tell you where I know this from. There was a show, Tilda, and these ladies phoned in, and side chicks calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So can see, Kwemimi, how come you guys can keep these dudes and we take care of a man, you know, don't I need a shit, but then I take care of his kids, all right? And we take it to another level. Hansi, the one lady says, the one thing you ladies forget is that the man that you're saying is the man of the house guy, he's just a boy.
Uh-oh.
Treat him like you would a boy. You taking care of him. He's very guys are very simple. Why don't go daka respect kage?
That's true.
Uti urufarechi nduda I love steak, but every day we put beans. But I buy shit in the cabin. But why you give me beans a day though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just go. I know some of my favorite things in face you.
But you're right.
It's simple
But
things.
don't
A
you
guy
think?
is simple.
Don't you think?
Mm.
It's only. It's because she knows she's got a limited time with you, so she wants to impress so much.
That's the point of that.
So she's got an unfair advantage over your wife.
No, that's the point of that, though. The point of that is that wakangano izvozvo zvaimboita zvese.
Tell you-
which is the simple things. You know, I don't that treatment.
I think sometimes we're a bit unfair on the women.
no, we can say that.
Yeah.
But sure, you've the upon a day one anyway.
Yeah.
Around the single fan who perform as a man.
That's true.
There's not
Oh,
one
right.
single
Ah,
day.
okay, yeah.
Not you don't get a day off.
You don't get a day off.
Not one.
That's
Even in
true.
sex.
Even in you
sex,
don't get a day off.
don't
You
get
can't
a
say
day
I
You
had a
expect-
hard day, picture her, you know, I'm
no,
stressed
no,
and
No,
all that
you
stuff.
don't get a
And
day off.
also, you know, can I just go to sleep?
You
Like,
can't
no,
do that.
something is up.
You
How
can't
come
do
you don't wanna
that.
do
So
something?
the
Yeah.
pressure is always on the guy.
You always have
Sha,
to perform.
if I
10
don't
out
pay
of
school
10.
fees for 2
Ah.
terms, yeah.
It's over.
But you know, all I'm
Rent.
asking
Yeah.
for, all I'm asking
Clothes.
Yeah. If you forget Dora's birthday,
for,
Holidays.
holidays,
you never get a day.
why
off.
don't we have holidays?
You never get a day.
Why
Now
don't we have a car?
that's the reason why a
You never
guy,
get a day off.
yeah. That's why the reason now where you get on as VX 200 akapaka pakashatini.
Yeah, you know,
You're like,
I've
"Ah,
never
what the hell?
understood that though.
Guy, what are you doing here? Pakashatini with
Actually,
this
I
chick.
hope I don't become that. I've
you know
never
what I-
understood that.
Do you know what happens with that?
Uh,
Simple things. Mfesa kana pinda meme anopiwa respect chanoda.
yeah.
Anopiwa
It's like a
anopikiwa.
whole new world.
It's a
I guess.
whole new world for him. But anobva ikoko zvake ka maniraj obvaenda hake kubhorodo where he's like, ah, god damn, I'm going there again to that bickering argument.
And I guess this is why sometimes people come back home, they're extremely high, tired, and it's just going to bed.
Yes, it's not to deal
Next
with the
day,
nonsense.
early morning, they're gone.
Yeah.
Do you know
Mm.
the book of Proverbs? I think King Solomon said it almost more than 7 times,
Mm.
which is I think a record in one whole book. He repeated it, but in different words. He would change, you know, how to say it. He said there's one way he says, this guy had like 700 wives, I think, and like 1,000
You know, you had
concubines.
2,000 wives and
Something
700
like that.
something.
Yeah,
He had
you know,
big numbers. That's
big numbers. And he says, I'll rather sleep under the drop of a leaking roof.
Constant.
Constant, yeah, you know, constant drops from a leaking roof than to be with a nagging wife.
Exactly.
Then you can even Google that. Then in another one, he says, I'd rather sit at the edge of a roof, whatever, in the cold night and so forth, than be with a nagging wife. And he repeats it, but with different examples, more than 7 times in one book. I was, you know, when I was,
Why, though?
I was like, what the? I remember my pastor back in the days when I used to go to church. He once mentioned that. I was like,
Why?
why?
It's
And this guy had many women. He could just decide, you know what, I'm not with you today. I'm with.
you see, that's the important.
And
the
that's
thing.
why somebody will pack a V6 or V8
V8 in
Shantytown
Shantytown.
somewhere with some skank ass hoe.
yeah. As Pastor Gates, I shouldn't go imomo
Because he doesn't want to be with Beyonce.
because Beyonce talk too much shit.
Because she talks too much shit. She makes you feel like, you don't get a break. You know what I mean?
Pakaipa.
No, the thing is about that is the nagging part is just how we're built. We are simple human beings. Guys are simple. We just want respect. That's why side chicks are making it. That's why they're there.
What if?
That's why they're there, because they're taking up the slack,
What if?
picking up the slack.
You
I
know
mean.
how the government mandates kuti you're supposed to have a driver's license before you drive a car. You know,
Yeah.
Where you going with this,
before you get a marriage license, like communication skills.
Isn't?
You know, communication skills. Because I feel like the whole nagging part, I feel like people don't realize that men actually don't take a break.
No,
They don't get
I think
Cash
they,
home
do,
out.
they don't care.
kashoma kuti like men get a break.
Women are flipping
And
selfish.
then look, I'm not.
Let's call it.
It might not be. It might not be every woman, but
I'm generalizing.
Number.
I'm generalizing.
No,
It's a big number.
even
I've got
the
lady
ones-
friends that have even owned up to that shit.
even the ones who are moderate, they still do or put guys under so much pressure. Zokuti, them being moderate, they can feel like look, but I'm different, but not really, not really.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like maybe urumende kati panodiwa at least some communication skills.
Ukapasa communication.
Kapasa, then you're allowed to then
Guys,
start talking about.
do you know how
lobola.
sharp women are? They will pass that shit just so that they get married.
Do you know what?
Women fake that shit.
At least my accident has shaikwe.
Yeah.
You know, I
Okay,
mean, people
but-
still drive on the road.
All
but
right, yeah.
Not everyone can
Yeah.
just jump on the
Yeah.
road. Because
I get you. I
you
like
know-
that. I actually like that.
to some extent, I feel like
I like
with
that.
this whole woke culture,
Yeah.
people are trying to make fathers irrelevant. And
Dude.
I feel like
Dude,
that's the most important part of
fathers are
Yo,
important.
by the way,
bruh. They're
there's
important.
a stat.
uh,
There's a stat. Sorry to interject.
Yeah.
There's a stat. Kuti, this lady was talking about it on. I've been watching a lot of the on
the
Instagram.
one anangane maflag kumashure so.
Hey, did you hear what
Yeah,
the stat?
yeah.
She talked about Anzi in the this is the States. Kuti, it's better to have
A single father.
a single father than
Yes.
a single mother.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's a fact. I've seen it even with my guy friends that are divorced.
Mm.
The ones that manage to get custody and stay with their kids, you can see there's a huge difference.
Aiwa, baba wanodiwa guys.
There's a huge difference.
Structure.
There's just certain structure, especially for the girl child. It's a huge difference.
Yeah. So
Like
it's
a
like
single mom.
it's like
Yeah,
there is a difference between a hoe and a side chick.
Yeah, there is.
That's
there's,
the
there's a
conclusion.
difference. The side chick is your friend, man.
Side chick. You know, other thing is the ladies that were talking there. They actually said, "Guti, most times the guys that are the most stressed, they don't even want sex. They just want the kungotaura.
It's
That's
not always about
real.
sex. It's not always
And
about
not
sex.
figure or relax or maybe
just companionship.
maybe rub down.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
some foreplay.
Yeah.
But the guy is not necessarily wanting to
have sex.
Yeah.
to have sex. It's not
She
really
just
about
wants to
that.
chill.
I don't go.
just
It's a
talk.
relief
Yeah.
in a way.
I guess catching a break.
Yeah, just catching
Just
a break.
catching a break.
Yeah.
That's why people go to
Catching a break. I like that.
Yeah. So this is very interesting because you guys are now selling
That's a conclusion, eh? That's a
Feels like a commercial for
commercial
side
for
chicks.
side chicks.
No, I would say I would love us to go back to the traditional times.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You want to have another wife? What are you saying?
No, traditional times, yeah, where you could have
Where you
four
could be
wives
open
and you could have concubines, because the concubines were strictly for sex. Those were not
Whoa, is that for
side
real?
chick. Yeah,
Hey,
they were
but
not relationships. Concubines, because you could actually share.
Guys, ipapo, that's another thing.
There were women
I feel
that are
like,
raised for sex.
I feel like if you look at big, if we're being honest, you don't have time to be sleeping with your concubines if you are conquering on the other end.
Yeah, you don't. You actually don't have time. Yeah.
I mean, like, how do you manage? You're trying to hustle, make money, and do all these things, and still have energy enough for more than one chick.
Because you won't have the right money yet.
Bill
Bill Gates money. Bill Gates
I
money.
get
You've
it.
got
I
the
guess.
time.
I guess.
Bill
But how many-
Cosby money.
but-
Oops.
But how many gates?
No,
do we
I
have?
get you. Yeah.
How many gates?
No, you
do we
actually
have?
don't have the time.
Yeah.
Like we all have homies that do that kind of thing. You know, we all do. I sit down sometimes and I hear these stories. I'm like, where'd you get the time?
The energy to be
And
dealing
the
with more than one
You're
woman.
driven all the way
The
to Warren
energy.
Park. Then you drove. Then you crossed the border to Malawi.
WhatsApps.
Then
Just
Just managing
you know,
that.
I struggle with 5 work groups on WhatsApp, and then
You got
GQ, and then the other group, and then somebody's like, you know, I'm talking to this chick, then I'm talking
That
to
one-
this chick, and I'm talking to
that
this chick. Then I got 5 kids at home. Then I got another child there. Then I got. And you're like,
Yo.
Guys,
bruh,
that's a lot of admin.
admin
You need a
yajaga
PA
nyingi.
for that.
God,
But anyway, kana uda kuzviita zvesex zvamutaura guys. Nongotaura
even
neboys.
sex,
Aiwa
bro.
chinzwa ka. Nongotaura neboys ri pa 5 Avenue
Yeah.
rogadzitisa macoffee there.
but bruh, drugs or no drugs,
Still.
you can only take so much, bruh.
Still.
You can only take.
Oh, by
so
the way,
much. And you can only do
shout
so
out-
many positions.
yeah. In the comment section, please tell us if you've ever used any of those coffees from those dudes from things. I'd like to find out if those things work.
Have you ever used enhancing drugs
Yeah.
for sex?
Yes. Comment, share, subscribe, like everything.
Everything.
And remember, we're just saying.
We're just
We're
saying.
just